Normally, if you look at the book, on the chanting book, for example, from Tong, or in the Thai version, you have number at the end of the book, you have one page that is mentioned every day what kind of chanting we are doing. It's according to the moon. So it means that in 1 month, they're covering all the chanting book. Next month, starting again. Next month, again, start from beginning, according to the day. They know exactly today we chant this and this sutta, maybe 3 sutta follow, maybe 4 sutta follow, maybe one sutta follow. So this one is according to the book. They say exactly what they do. So every month they cover it. Okay, but for us now, since we start these traditions that we are doing in the Zoom, the COVID start. I came to Israel. We start to open the Zoom. We cover already 1 year. And almost 1 year, we finish all the book. Why? Because we make Dharmatalk. We make only one extra. We do the Dhammatalk, and then we do another extra. So we make also Dhammatalk explaining about the sutta, what is going there. So we finish already 1 year since we start this tradition. So now I wish to start again. Okay, to do this again. Why? Why it's good? Because it's good for you to listen to Dhammatalk. When you listen to Dhammatalk, actually you gain 5 benefits. 5 things happen when you listen to Dhammatalk. First things, sometimes there is things you never hear before. So you have the ability, you can listen to it first time. You can listen to things you never hear before. So it's new things for you. Then sometime you hear something in the past. Now it's the second time. You have the possibility to hear the same thing second times. You can digest this better. Okay, so this is benefit, the 5 benefit of Ajarn say 5 benefit for hearing Dhammatalk. So this is also good why we can start it again. So first, if there is anyone that never hear whatever I'm going to talk, this is the first time for him to listen, he can learn. Then second benefit, if you already hear it, you have the ability, second time you can hear it. The third benefit for listening to Dhammatalk, if you have any doubt, any things you're not sure, then you can clarify the doubt. So you can clean your doubt, whatever. Another things, what you gain from the benefit of the listen to Dhammatalk, when you hear Dhammatalk, Dhammatalk it means talk or conversation or speech about things in the life which is raising you up from suffering to happiness. It means you gain happy, you get happiness. When you listen to Dhammatalk, it's something which is benefit for you and good for you, make you happy. So you become happy. And then the 5th things, you listen to Dhammatalk, you are getting wisdom. Dhammatalk it gives you wisdom. So altogether 5 benefits. First benefit, you listen, you hear things first time. Second benefit, you hear things, you can listen to it second time. So you can digest it better. Third, you can hear, you gain clarify the doubt. Fourth, you get happiness. You hear something good, it gives you happiness. And 5th, you gain wisdom. So today, what I want to talk about, again, it's about, because I say again, because I talk about this already a few times. I will talk, but in this case, I think in the Zoom, I talk about this only one time. But we are going to talk about page, one moment. I will tell you soon. This is called Maṅgala Sutta. Maṅgala Sutta, it's in the page 42, 43 in the page, 43 in the page, 25 in the bracket. This name of the sutta called Maṅgala Sutta. This actually Maṅgala Sutta, from these books, normally chanting books, we are taking from the origin, from the sutta, most of them. Some of them is from the commentary, from maybe King, he writes some things or whatever, another important mantra. So, but most of them is the sutta and things coming origin from the Buddha. So this sutta, Maṅgala Sutta, it's coming from the book which called Sutta Nipata. Sutta Nipata 11.4. Okay, if anyone want to read it, the origin, it's Sutta Nipata 11.4. Okay, and what is this story about? This is a story about the place Buddha got a place in the. It's called in Savatthi. It's north of India, almost in the border, nearby the border of Nepal, not far from the birthplace of the Buddha. There is a place very nice, very, let's say the people were clever people. This city called Savatthi, they're very good people. The Buddha didn't have one monastery, he have two monasteries there. There is another woman called Visakha. She also was very close to the Buddha. She offered also land to the Buddha. So the Buddha have two monasteries in one city. So this monastery I'm talking about, the Buddha stay in the, it's called Anathapindika, the millionaire Anathapindika. He offered this land to the Buddha. It's called Jeta. Jeta, it's the prince that he was living there. And the Anathapindika, he buy this land very, very expensive, the most expensive land that someone offered to the Buddha. He buy it from the prince Jeta. That's why it's called Jeta Grove. It's the land of Jeta, which it was like a bamboo, okay, bamboo grove. So the Buddha used to stay there, I think 18 pansa or something like this, if I don't wrong. And in one time, the Buddha stayed there. Okay, what happened is that, like I said, Savatthi was people was very clever, very good people, and they talking about important things of the life. They think what is going to, how we can improve our life, what is good things for us to do. So they think, oh, what is give us good future? What is give us good fortune? How can we improve our life? Maybe we have to think about the idea what to do so we will be better in better life in the future. This we call Maṅgala. Maṅgala. Maṅgala, it's good luck, good fortune. Something like you bless someone, good morning. So in Sri Lanka, you will tell them, I wish you Maṅgala day. It means I wish you good day. Maṅgala, it's good fortune, it's good luck. It's something which give you good future. Improve your life in the future. So some people, they believe maybe we have to put, I don't know, if I hear, I smell the jasmine in the morning. Some people, they have different kind of belief. Oh, I wake up in the morning, I smell the jasmine. So it means that I have good day today. No, no, no. Some people say, no, no, no. If you hear the birds of paradise in the morning, then it's surely you have good day today. It's a good symbol. And some people say, no, no, you have to put the shoe of the horse, this. And some people, they say, no, yin and yang. I don't, in Chinese people also, they do it. I think every country they do. They think about what give us good future. If I see some kind of special flowers, if I smell something, if I hear something. So the people start to talk to each other and create debate, a conversation about this. So people, they were investigating what things we should put in the house, which kind of flowers, which kind of tree, which kind of, maybe make some noise in the morning or go to listen to them, some special hearing. So it's give me good day, okay? Good luck. So the people start to create debate and create more groups, and one group start to talk about it. So another group was hearing about these things. Oh, say, okay, okay, we have to think about this also. Let's make it very interesting for us. So another group, and then another group. So many group of people gather like this and start to talk about what give us good future. But according to the Buddhism, every place is attracting, or the angels attracting the people, or the people actually attracting the angels. So it means that if suppose in country, I don't know, in Germany you have good people, so probably the angels above, it's also good angels. They're supporting you. In Germany, so many, how to say, temples, for example, Buddhist temple, Burmese temple, Tibet temple, Thai temple, so many. It's mean good. Now the country is full of good people because they support the religious the people developed. So it means that also angels should be good up there. I give example for Germany, okay? Also France, for sure. Many countries like this. Even you think that you are not good so much people, but actually it's today it's show very good people there. So it means the angels also good. So Savati also same things. The angels they became groups by themselves. They also investigating what give us the good future. They're very interesting to know. They start to make debate between themselves, also the angels above, the influence by the people. And then they talk, and then Saka. Saka is the king of the Deva. Saka, he say, I must investigate, but I have to investigate the real one that know. He know the Buddha very well. Saka is the king of the Deva, and he know very well the Buddha. He helped Buddha many times. So he say, I must investigate. I must ask the Buddha about this. What is his opinion? What should we put in our house? What to put in the door? What to put up or whatever? What smell to put? Maybe onion? I don't know. Something that is making good luck in my life. So, and also help to the people in this case. So he sent his attendant, one of his followers, the Saka, the king of the Deva, sent one of his attendants, one of his people, or angels actually, to ask the Buddha his opinion. But the Buddha, he have a schedule in the day. During the day, in the morning, he wake up, he go bring the bath. He go collect the food. After this, finish eating, he meditating. After these people coming, the monk, he give them instruction, and then other people coming, maybe important people coming to him or whatever. In the evening, he makes sometimes for the angels. Okay, during the night, many times the angels they come to nighttime, maybe 10 o'clock or whatever, like this, till 12 o'clock, he was sitting meditation. And if any angels have the wish to ask something, they most welcome. So one evening, the Buddha was staying in Jeta forest or Jeta land, okay? And of Anathapindika, making meditation in the night. And suddenly, when the Deva very beautiful. So in the moment that the Deva come to the monastery, became full of light. Everything makes so much light because it's so bright, so beautiful. The Deva angels are there because of the karma. So they're spreading light all over. And then he come and then he asked the Buddha, what is the thing that give to the human being and angels? Many of them they like to know what is the things that we should do, which we should put, or which kind of things give us the good fortune. Maṅgala. Okay, that's why you call Maṅgala Sutta. Okay, and this, and then if you read it, I have heard that one time the blessed one was staying in Savatthi at the Jeta's Grove, Anathapindika monastery. Then the certain Deva, okay, in Phra, okay, and then you can just read it and then say the story that I told you. Then he asked these questions the Buddha, and then the Buddha started to tell him, no, the Buddha say actually the things that make you good fortune. Maṅgala, it's not what you see, it's not what you hear, it's not what you smell, it's what you are doing, in which way you are developing your life, in which way you are building your life. What is your actions that you are doing? This is according to these actions, you will build your life. You have good or bad. Okay, so it's not depend on outside. It's depend on your deeds. One time the Buddha say, "Atai atanonato." The person is dependent on himself. It means it's not doesn't matter what you hear, the birds can sing a song all day long, but it's not influence you. But I mean, it's not create your future. It give you a nice atmosphere. There's a feeling, okay, because you follow the feeling of hearing, but it's not create for you the future. Okay, and then the Buddha give them 38 actions or things, advice, which giving good future. Okay, in the sutta it's mentioned these 38 things. I will try to explain these 38 things, but the people think that Buddha think Eightfold Path. He teach four noble truths. He teach how to go to nirvana. He teach, but actually the Buddha teach many things to people. For example, even the monk, he teach them how to clean the room, how to build a, I don't know, to even how to make the door. Okay, one time I explain you. He clean how to clean toilet. Many things. How to dress the robe. So we teach the monk about advice with the war. Also this I gave you a lecture one time about this one sutta. Okay, how to manage the life of husband and wife and relationship, many things like this. So the Buddha didn't teach only nirvana. Okay, the aim is be happy, but to be happy you have to develop many things to clear the mind and to reach enlightened. Okay, this is need support of many things. So the Buddha have to talk about all the supportive conditions. So the Buddha, when he start to tell the Deva, he didn't start with practice meditation and get enlightened. Okay, he start to tell them with like there is like step by step. So the first things that the Buddha explained what we should do, it's how to develop our mind, how to direct our mind from bad things to good things. Second, he start to develop to explain about how to develop our life according to the good direction. Okay, I will explain one by one. And then he continue into the holy life and meditation till nirvana and even after nirvana. So the Buddha built this advice with step by step. So the first three things, if you see, the first is asevana japananang pantinaran jap sevana buja jabuja niyanang. Okay. Okay. Excuse me, I rescue one animal. Katsia. Katsia. Okay. I save the life of one animal. Sorry. Katsia. Yeah. And okay, so the Buddha starting, like I said, with first three things, which is how to establish to develop your mind into goodness. So the first advice, I want to tell you one more things that normally when Buddha give advice and he talk about bad and good or things like this, he will mention the bad. After this, he will mention the good. So the first thing they say, do not associate with a foolish man. Because why we should not associate with foolish people? When we associate with, when we follow the foolish people, they're attracting us, they're guiding us. We influenced by them. They push So they will be influenced by the bad people if they grow up nearby the bad people. So the first advice the Buddha say, do not associate with the bad people. If you have friends, they are, I don't know, every day they're going out, they're going to pub, they're making foolish things or whatever, it will not be beneficial for you. They attract you. You will have to listen to them. You must cooperate with them. Okay? So it's actually will drop you down day by day, day by day, day by day. Maybe talking too much, complaining about this, about that, about, and then I see some people, maybe they have strange companion. Every time, every weekend finish, they're coming to visit us. All the time you have to adjust them to relax them. They are so tight. They're complaining about this, about that. Oh, something like, I don't want to talk about subject what they are talking about, but very upside down. Then we have to adjust them, to relax them, to bring them back to the ground. You see how much this companion is actually influence them on the bad things. So they are suffering. They are angry so much every beginning of the week. Okay, so this is the first advice by the Buddha say: do not associate with the bad. Second advice: associate with the good people. You see people keeping the precepts. People they are taking care. People they care about you. Okay. In the Chanki Sutta, the Buddha say what is the five things how the good friends and how five things how the bad friends. Okay, there it's in mention about if they're helping you when you need them. It's not that only when they need you they are using you. Okay, you need something from them or you success they're jealous about you, they're just requesting. So this is not a good friend. But a good friend is someone that direct you, even if they suppose that you make something bad, they will come and complain to you. They say why you should do this is not good. So this is actually beneficial for you. It's adjusting you, it's important. Okay, so the second advice, it means associate with the good people. So they will influence you on on the good way, even if you will have some intention to go to direction of the negative directions. But they will be able to adjust you. This is what we call kalyanamita. The Buddha say kalyanamita. The Ananda asked the Buddha, I think that kalyanamita is 50% from the way. Buddha say, no, no, no. Kalyanamita is 100% for the way. I'm your Kalyanamita. If I'm not Kalyanamita for you, you don't know the way. If I'm not with you, you never know how to walk directly. Okay? So Kalyanamita is very important. So this is the second advice. The third advice, Bucha Chabujane, you should respect the one that you follow, your teacher, your guidance, your, I don't know, priest, your rabbi in the church or whatever it is, and in the whoever it is, the one that you follow him, the one that you respect them, it should be someone that is really worthy to worship. Worship someone that ready to listen. You go to your listen to advice for him. If you see that he give advice, but he himself will never do it, or he corrupted man, he cheating, he stealing, maybe using girls no good or whatever. Okay, better don't follow, don't listen to him. Maybe mafia leaders, better don't go with them or whatever teacher is he. But even he is not listen to what he say. He don't do what he tell you to do. Okay, or he's using other people or hurting other people. So better don't follow it. You don't get from him advice because he will give you advice which is wrong to you, and then everything will be upside down in the future. Making a problem with your wife or whatever, how to do the house, how to money will fall down, everything will, work will fall down. So it's very, very tricky. Okay, maybe he guide you to gambling or whatever like this. So better don't follow someone which is not worthy to follow, to worship. So this is the third advice. Okay, the first we say don't associate with bad. The second, associate with good. The third, the one that you worship, one that you follow, should be someone that is worthy to worship. Then you see that actually the Buddha talking about ground. He's not talking nirvana yet. He's not talking meditation even, nothing about practicing. Now we come to the fourth. The place that you are living should be the right place for living. What means place for living? If you have enough food, maybe you choose a place to live, but there is not enough food there. Difficult to grow up the food, difficult to buy, very far from places, cannot buy food. Maybe, it is very important, the a neighbor, maybe very bad neighbor, shouting each other, calling each other, doing very bad things. You will never be happy there. Yeah, they make problem to you. Maybe neighbor can steal from you, or dangerous, or whatever. Better don't choose this place to live. You have to see who is the neighbor around that you are going to live with. The weather should be good weather. Okay, maybe it's too hot, maybe too cold, not convenient. You cannot develop yourself like this all the time. What you live under the air condition, or it's too cold, very difficult. Huh? Also, so you have to choose good weather. Okay, place should be with the order, with the law, good government, good the law. If everybody, like Western people, who they kill each other and whatever, or Syria now, very difficult. Some countries very difficult to survive. There is no order. There is no everybody killing. Everybody do whatever they want. Better don't go there if you have the chance to choose where to go to live. So the place should be with the order, with the law. And the most important place that you really can learn Dharma, learn how to develop your life in a good way, to see that, to go Dharma, it means the things that live you up, left, I would say, lift you up, like raising you up from suffering to happiness. So you have the chance, maybe place where there is a temple nearby, maybe there is monks there, or other people also practicing nearby, or whatever, meditation center. So it's nearby or whatever. So if this is wonderful for you, if you can be nearby some kind of place which you can get Dharma there. So this is the four things, like it's a suitable place to stay. And then another things, you see what the Buddha say. It's a merit you gain from the past life. Wow. It also depends your future. It's supported by whatever you have done in the past. Merit, we have 5 kinds of merit. We have giving donations. We have giving, okay, dana, let's say. Later I will say one more. You have keeping the precept. You have practicing meditation. You have respecting elders. You have merit, which is listening to Dharma, teaching Dharma, helping to others, sharing your merit with other people, sharing the merit that other people make. Okay, other people make, you joy to them, and then teaching meditation, and then holding the right view. So there's 10 kind of merit what we have. So the merit, whatever you gain in the past, it's accumulated inside you. It's still there. And this one will be supportive for you in the future also, not only now. Whatever you're experiencing now, it's good. But some merit you gain, same like karma. Bad karma also will come in the future, but also the merit. So this also will fix your future Maṅgala. So 6, we are coming to 6. You should bring intention and determination, like don't be negligent, be intelligent, be give power and energy to do good and to achieve the good. Because if this is your aim, you have to make effort, whatever you can. So it will help you, this push, and not don't waste the time or whatever. Just do everything that you can, so to get the good. So this is also will influence more and more and more in the future. So you consider this one. You need intelligent or energy to get the good, to do good, to reach to the good. This is determination in the mind, okay, and it's come to be as an effort in the body and in the speech. So you don't waste the time. You're all the time thinking about how to cultivate the good from all these 38 things that the Buddha said. Now we are coming to 7. You see how practical is the Buddha, how things the Buddha are grounded, how just is not theoretically. We talk about this, that you have to learn. You have to learn in the school. Send your children to the school. You should go to school, learn ABCD, learn how to read, how to write, mathematics, history, whatever knowledge you have to gain knowledge. When people they don't get knowledge, they get stupid. So the Buddha said that someone that is learning, he will be wise, okay, according to karma. He asks, when they ask him why people wise and why people stupid, he said people learning they are wise, people learning and they are not learning, they are stupid. Okay, so you have to gain education, whatever school, university, or whatever you like to learn. You have knowledge about life, about whatever necessary. And then 8, you have to learn occupation. You have to learn work. You know, something to do. Maybe carpenter, maybe I don't know, a painter, maybe you whatever, teacher, maybe doctor, maybe nurse, whatever. You have to learn something that you can work with it. Even computer or I don't know, electrician or whatever people they do, so they can get a work. They can have something to work with. The other people they need them. They're qualified on some kind of how to say work that they can supply to the world, so that they can easily can find work in the future. So the first one is just learn education, so you are not stupid. The second one, you learn some work, some educations of occupation. Okay, so that you can mm, mm, you have some things to work with. Now we come to the 9. Number 9, you have to follow the rules. You have to follow the rules of the place. If they say you have to drive on the right side, you drive on the right side. You have to drive on the left side, you drive on the left side. You have to pay tax, you have to pay tax. Don't do whatever you want. We are still don't want talking about the precept rules of the precept. We are talking about you have to follow the rules of the place, of the life, or whatever it is. Okay? So if the country even say something, of course the rules of the precept is higher than the rules of the country. If the country say you should kill, because the killing the highest is the precept of the Dharma, so this is better for you, don't do. You say, I'm sorry, I cannot do it. Even they put you in the jail, don't do it. Okay, the people say to the country say you should steal. So you don't say, I'm sorry, I cannot steal. You put me in the jail, I'm not going to steal. Because it's the Dharma. So it's higher than the place. But if they tell you you drive on the right side, you drive on the left side, you have to pay the tax, you have to consider sometimes you have to pay tax more than what you need really by the logic, because this is your karma. Maybe you steal before, so now the government takes from you more. Okay, otherwise you grow up, you will be in the country which is give you tax, give you money and not take too much for tax. So we should not judge the country. If we want to change, we have to change it in the good way and not with cheating the government. Okay. So this is number 9. We have to follow the rules of the place. Okay, the law. Then we come to number 10. You see, now we are starting slowly to go to sila, to virtue, to the way of behave. You see, now we are going from how to gain wisdom. Now we're coming into behave, how they behave between good and bad, the difference between good and bad behave. So we are coming the right speech. You should talk in the right speech. What is wrong speech? Talk true. Don't talk lie. Not speak lie. Telling lies is wrong. So you should speak in the right way. Say the correct things. If you was not there, don't say I was there. If you don't know, don't say I know. Okay? Whatever, you tell the truth. No. Second, you have to talk gently. Don't talk harsh. Don't talk to hurt people. Speak bad about people, hurting people, or very, very aggressive to people. Okay? Talk things which is bringing people together. Don't separate people. Talk things which is not to misguide people or to gossip. Something like I was hearing something there, something I will tell another place. So I can separate between people or whatever, gossip between people and talk stupid things or whatever. Some like drunk people, they also speaking foolish things, no meaning anything. So there's also wrong according to the Buddhism. Okay, so we have, if you see, according to Buddhism, wrong speech, we have four things. Then coming 11, the person have to take care for Papa Mama, to his father and mother. The father and mother give us so much, we cannot actually give them back. No possible. The Buddha say you give them, you put your father in one shoulder on the top of your shoulder, right? And then mother in the other shoulder, carry them the rest of your life. You cannot give them back. There is only one way to give to the Papa Mama. If you expose them to the Dhammapati. Patip, it means the light of the Dharma, because they are going, normally people going in the darkness. They have like a cave, they are going in the cave, they are very in the dark, they all the time stuck in the samsara, in the suffering. So if you give them light to get out from the cave of the suffering, of the cave, the dark of the suffering, then this is the highest present you can give them. So only if you expose your father and mother to the Dharma, this is then you actually can say that you give them back. But beside this, you will never be able to give them back, whatever you do. So you have to learn to take care for your father and mother, to respect your father and mother. It's not mean we are children. Now we are very clever. We know computer. We know everything. Papa and mama, they are very primitive. They're stupid. They come from stupid country. They don't know anything. They was eating for the floor, and we are very, very clever. We are very educated people. No, 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 no. They are elder. We have to respect them. Then we are coming to 12. You should take care for your wife and your children. You have duty. We have duty to the people around us. When I have a friends, I have duty friends to friends. When I have mother and father, I have duty as a son to my parents. This is because of my karma. Of course, according to Buddhism, we should let go everybody. We should not be attached to anyone. But we are not talking about attachment. We are talking about our duty as a karma. We carry karma till all the way till we die. So that's why we have to respect and we have to be to make our duty. So when we have mother and father, we are not the father or mother of our mother and father. We are the children. So we have karma with them as the children. We have to take care for them as the children. So when we have wife or husband and we have children, so we have to respect our wife or our husband. Okay, it depends if we talk about man or woman. So if it's the speech to the woman, so she have to take care for the husband. If it's the speech to the man, he have to take care to his wife and their children. Okay, so then so this is the next one. We come to 12. Okay, so now we are jumping the next one. It's the 13. You see how clever is the Buddha. Sometimes I'm reading all these things, I'm amazed. Right? The next one. Whatever work you start, you should finish. Don't keep the work without finish. Sometimes people making something, they keep it, they never finish it. They don't finish their work. Anything, they build something, they don't finish to build it. They write something, they never finish to write it. They arrange something, they never finish to arrange it. They just keep it on the middle of the work. So the Buddha say, whatever you work, you start, or whatever you have to try to finish it. Don't just keep things open without finish. You clean your house, just finish. You clean your house. Don't be lazy. You read something, just read it. Whatever, finish this kind of duty. Now we coming in more and more into the Dharma things. 14, 14 dana. People have to give dana. Dana, you have different kind of things to give. You can give medicine, you can give clothes, you can give food, you can give shelter, place to stay. You can give material. For example, people give, I don't know, maybe chair to their school or whatever, money or things like this, necessary things. Okay, you have meditation center. Many people in the meditation center. Many people they're offering money to them so they can use it for building the house, a small room. Actually, it's everything come back to you. If you give Dhammanicom, you give Dhammacharya, you give whatever. So it's people they give. Actually, they build another room so you can come and practice there. Immediately come back to you as a dana. So this is the dana. We say this is number 14. Like I said, another things. It's things like clothing. People they need clothes. You know, I saw in Germany there is a boxes, something like this. People putting clothes for the poor people, or shoes, or medicine. People they have a spare medicine or whatever they give. The Buddha say you give medicine to the monk. Actually, you give medicine to me. Or something like you give medicine to myself. This is what the Buddha said. So now we go to the 15. 15, it's to keep the 10 things which is not harmful. What are the 10 things? Before I mentioned about 4 things which is speech. Okay? But it's very interesting because what is these 10 things? We have body, speech, and mind. We can hurt people and hurt ourselves with this body, speech, and mind. This is 10 altogether. But the 10 we have separate for body, speech, and mind. It's different doors. Speech we talk. Speech we say 4 things. Body we have big body, so big body. But this big body produce only 3 things which is bad: killing, stealing, and wrong sex. I say speech. It's actually small, very small mouth like this. Produce 4. Okay. Before I mentioned about it, like telling lies, spreading between people, gossiping, or whatever. This I was saying before. So we have body. We have 3: killing, stealing, and wrong sex. And mind, or our mind, very clever, but also produce 3. So it's come all together to be 10. It's 3, 3, and 4. So it's altogether 10. And what is the 3 for the mind? It's actually influenced by greed. It's like I want to take, or I want to have something that is belong to other people. Okay, I wish to have, to gain something. Maybe I steal from someone or whatever. So this is one thing. It's expressed by the greed, or the root is the greed. The second one is expressed by anger. I want to destroy this person. I hate this person so much. So I wish to kill him. I wish that he will die. I wish that something bad will happen to him. So this is very bad. All these things, actually, it's taking us to the hell, or this kind of thinking. We should be careful from this kind of thinking. So one is to gain the things that other people have. The second is that I want to destroy other people. Yeah, I wish that this and this person will die or whatever. Even I don't do anything for this, but I just think like this. It's already harming me. And that the third thing, it's wrong view. What does mean wrong view? I don't understand about karma. Why they say don't do this, don't do that? Do whatever you want. Anyway, we die. Why should I respect my father and mother? Anyway, don't care about this. We're living one time. We can do whatever we want. Okay. So the meaning is that 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 I don't understand the difference between good and bad. That there is a karma. Okay. So this all talk about wrong view. So this is three things which is bad in the mind. And altogether, it's 10. Now we continue. We come to the 16. The 16 one, we should give help to our relative. We have relative. We have members on the family. They need something, or they need help in the car, problem in the car, problem in the house. They have difficult with monies. They need to know something or whatever. We should give assistance. This is our karma to our own relative. Okay. So assistant and helping to our friends. We have dear friend, very close friend from childhood, from whenever. I don't know. We share with them sometimes together. They became very good friends to us, and also relative from a family. We should give them help. We should say, I don't want. Leave me alone. Why should I waste my time? I don't give you my money, and okay, I don't have time to you. We should try to support them. Okay, it's important. So this is 16. Help and assistance to the friends and relatives. You see how practical is the Buddha. Huh? Every time I'm reading all these things, I'm amazed. So deep he go. 17. Not to do actions which will make other people suspect from you. Suppose you decided to go, maybe I go to this and this street in the night, and this and this street in the night. Normally there is a bad girls going there, or people stealing there, or whatever. Better go, don't go. Otherwise, you start to explain. You know in advance that these actions, it's very very suspectful. People might suspect on you. You know, you don't never know. You are naive, but other people they are thinking too much. You be careful first. We say the difference between the clever person and the wise person is that the wise person is not going into the situations with clever person know how to go out from it. He will not do these actions already in advance, because the clever people maybe they get into difficulties, they know how to sneak out, how to get out. But the wise people, even in the very beginning, they will not go into these situations. Okay. So this is like don't go in the places that it's other, or don't make any actions which other people might suspect on you. This is 17. Now we come to the 18. You should not. It's called arati. Okay, they would say arati, arati, virati. So first arati, it means not to find satisfactions from doing bad. People they found satisfaction from doing bad. They beat the animals. They're very happy. Oh, touching the other animal. Maybe they're killing or they do something bad. They enjoy it. Okay, they're stealing. Oh, I took the apple from this. He didn't catch me. Okay, or whatever. I trick the other person. How I make joke from this person. Huh? Yeah. So we enjoy. Sometimes we enjoy. We do bad, and we enjoy this like a game. We enjoy to see other people falling down. Okay, we don't have compassion to them, but it makes us very happy because we are more clever than them, and we gain something. How I steal in the shop and the shop didn't catch me, okay, or whatever we do. So they say you should not feel happy or enjoy satisfactions from doing bad. This is called arati. And then coming to virati. Virati, it means preventing. It means don't something in advance, don't do it. Okay? Or give intention not to do. And what is the meaning? To keep the 5%. Because making the five, thinking about taking the 5 precepts, make a wish not to kill. I make a wish not to steal. I make a wish not to take, okay, not to make bad sex. It's mean that when we are wishing for something, it's mean taking the precept. Actually, I'm not saving life of anyone. But in the mind, we create a karma. We create volition. We can chetana, we call it. That is, I try not to do this and this. And what actually we say when we take the precept, we say panatipata veramane sikapatan samadhi yame. The meaning of samadhi yame, it means attainment. To stay in the situations of, for example, all the night you are in samadhi yame, you are sleeping. Okay, so your mind is active in the same we call sampati. In Pali we say the word sampati. Okay, people they getting into jhana, they stay in the jhana or blackout. Sometimes they get blackout maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 7 days for enlightened people and anagami. It means they stay in the situation of sampati, and this is actually the same source. It means attainment, to stay in some position or some conditions for a long time. And this is actually the meaning of samadhi yame. It means I don't want in one moment not to, I wish now not to steal, and then or not to drink alcohol. Again, I finish, I go to drink alcohol. Okay, no, I want to try again. Even my mouth is full of alcohol. Still, I make a wish, I create good karma in this moment. Okay, so we have the five precepts. So when we're asking the five precepts to prevent from these five precepts, this is actually mean virati, because it's not. It's we don't save life. We don't making. We don't make dana, but we make it a wish not to steal. Okay, so this is like preventing. And then in the precept, if we talk about the precept itself, normally we talk about the four precepts: no killing, no stealing, bad sex, and wrong speech. But in this case, now the Buddha gives another line which say 20, to go far from alcohol and intoxicating. We are intoxicating ourselves, we damage our body physically, we damage our mind, and also we are might, because of this alcohol or drugs or whatever, we might break other precepts. So it means it can make us break other precepts. It's damage our body, but it's also kind of karma that damage our mind, and we carry this kind of thing. So it's people losing the money, losing the family, they're beating the children, they're beating the wife or whatever, they're making terrible things. Okay, with drugs and alcohol, they're wasting so much money to buy it, and they getting addictions to this, so they want it again and again and again. They try to run away from other problems, and they just put themselves more and more deep in other problems. So they're creating another balls to fall into. So the Buddha say, be careful from alcohol and intoxicating, let's say. 21. You should be intelligent. You should find satisfactions and happy to walk in the Dharma. You see, now the Buddha already starting with the Dharma. He starts with the teaching of the Eightfold Path, let's say. You should try to be happy, to make good. You should try to keep the precept, to be happy with this, to be intelligent. Don't waste your time. The life is very short. We never know when we die. So try to do your best to keep the eightfold path, to keep the precept, okay, to keep the good things. I talk about the good things, to practice as much as you can, to develop yourself, to walk on the Dharma, on the Eightfold Path. Okay? So this is 21. Already we are something like going into the Dharma deep and deep. 22. The Buddha say we should honor the honor one. We should the elders. For example, the monk, we having let's go by the time how many years you are monk. So for example, if I am coming, even I am very old person, I ordain now, and there is young man that is young child that is maybe 1 year or 2 years young, I must prostrate to him. We are coming to the Buddha, we prostrating to Buddha. We consider that he is someone that is worthy to that he need honor. Also Papa Mama we honor. Okay, so someone that is higher than me or give me something. Okay, we're not looking at the professor or doctor. We go to the clinic. Just is equal to me. Okay, he's nothing. I'm also sometimes something. So we give respect to the people and honor to the other people. Okay, that if he help me something or give me something, so, and also if he elder than me. Okay. Then we come, you see now the Buddha talk about the behave of the people, how they should behave. So we come to the 23, it means you should be gentle. You should be in, you should behave in humility. You should be soft. You don't be aggressive. Don't talk to people, blah, 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 shouting on them and controlling them or whatever. You should be like gentle, okay, soft person. That people feel comfortable when you're in your companion when you are with them. They feel comfortable. They don't see aggressive. They don't see too much violent inside you. So you should behave simple and gentle and humility. Okay, soft. And then 24, be satisfied. Whatever, or contentment. People give you something, don't complain. I want this, I want that. It's not enough. It's not good enough. It's not tasty enough. It's not. People sometimes they can be complain too much. Whatever you give them, they can never satisfy them. For example, so they tell me about one man, he came today and then he complained why the toilet and shower is not connected to the room. But you have to say thank you very much. You have separate toilet and shower. And already complained. Something he thought maybe coming to India, ashram, something like this. So he complained. So, some people complain why we have so many food, but still they don't happy. They want this food. Okay, whatever. So we should be gentle. We should be satisfied. What the people give us, we should say thank you very much and appreciate it. We should not take it for granted. Huh? So if we satisfied and we are humble, okay, so people they feel comfortable with us or whatever. We should say if people give us something, we should not just get it for granted. We should say thank you very much and respect it that they give us. They don't have to give us. Huh? So so we have to satisfy. So we come to the 25. This is appreciation. The Buddha said two people difficult to find. People give, they give from all their heart. They don't expect from anything. They don't looking for something to return. Normally we do business. We give something. We all the time thinking what the other person will give me. What is this? Huh? Why he never give me? Why he never even not say thank you? So this is difficult people to find. The people like this that they give you, they don't expect for anything, even not thank you, even not appreciation. They just give from the heart. The second kind of people, when you give them a little bit, they know to appreciate it. I remember Ajarn, whatever, every time you can see how much he appreciate our teacher. Whatever people, he never forget about it. How much he try to give back or whatever to show his respect and thank you that he got something from them. So this is to say thank you about or to be appreciative for people give you. This is also in behave according to the behave. This is 25 already we come. I say altogether 38. Then we come to 26. We are coming more and more to the Dharma. 26. you have to listen to Dhammatalk every sometimes. Every sometimes you have to listen to Dhammatalk, so it will be supportive condition for you. Okay, this is we call we have how you call uh, patipat pariyati. Pariyati it means learning. We're getting support by learning. This is called pariyati, and then you have patipati, which is practicing. Okay, so we have to learn to listen to Dharma talk. Sorry. Okay, when we listen to Dharma talk, before I told you 5 benefits for listening to Dharma talk. And then very, very important things. We come to 27. Patient, patient. Kanti. Patient is mean to bear the difficulties. You have difficulty in the economy situations, take it, bear it. You have difficulty with someone, quarreling with someone, maybe colleague or boss, shouting on you, whatever, someone complain on you, you have to bear it. Just wait. You sitting meditation, you have pain, terrible pain. Try to bear it. Wait, wait, wait. To wait and to bear the difficulty situations. If we can bear the difficult situations, we can stay long time. We can survive. Because why? Everything is impermanent. Everything is anicca. Even the difficulties cannot stay forever. But when we're learning to bear, you have headache, so much headache or whatever, back pain or whatever, you take it, take it, take it, take it. And then it will bring you a lot of fruits in the future when you just bear the difficulties. Some people, they go to the jail. They can survive in the jail very much, long time. Even they torture them so much or whatever. Wow, it can. If Tibetan Buddhism, I think they learn like this. For example, they go to the jail in China. Or, if they bear it long time, they can be bodhisattva. Okay. The Buddha also many lifetime in the past, Jataka, in the story of Jataka, he tell the story about how long he can wait. Even people cut his body. So this is important things. We call it kanti in Pali. It means to wait, patient. And then we come to 28. You should be open to listen for advice from other people. For example, when we are finishing the rainy season, we are asking Pavana for our friends to the Dharma. We are coming, we ask people to criticize us if we make something bad. So we can learn from this. If people tell us something we think it's wrong, so we should keep quiet. We should not offend them. Nothing for us to change. But if people tell us something which we consider it and we find it true, we should try to change. People have to try to change, to improve themselves, to be better people. So they should get feedback from others. They should be open to listen, to hear feedback from others. Sometimes people correcting us or tell us something, we don't like it. Immediately we start to shout, bah, 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 why you blame me like this? Why you speak to me like this? You should not talk like this. We start to fight with them. They never tell us any feedback in the future. They're afraid from us. They think we are lying, eating them. But if we keep quiet, we let them talk, whatever. If they talk foolish things, whatever, no connect to anything, let them talk. You don't have to do with this anything. Just hearing, lokadama. But if they say something which is correct and true, better we adjust it by ourselves. So this is 28. And then we come to the 29. You should try, and today it's possible to do it, to meet the monk with someone which is walking the way, okay? You have bhikkhuni in Germany, okay? You have monk, whatever. You can listen to Dharma talk and invite them to Dharma talk every sometimes. It means someone that fully walk on the way. So you have to meet the monk every sometimes and to try to listen for him for Dhamma talk, to learn from him. Someone that give all his life. It's called nekama. Nekama it means renunciation. One that renunciates the word and he walked the Dhamma. And then another things, 30. We come to 30. You try to talk Dhamma with your colleague. It means someone that is not a monk. It's just someone that walking the way the same like you. So you exchange opinion. You tell him your opinion, he tell you his opinion, he tell you his development, you tell him your development, you advise with them. So you share with each other the Dharma. So it will help you to go up in your practice, in your development. You get feedback from your Kalyanamita to the way, your relative to the way. Someone else, okay, that is walking the way. And then we come already to meditation itself. Dapo, it means dapo, it's like tapas, people, for example, in India, they raise up the hand. They stand down on one legs. They sit on the floor, walk on the fire. This is mean tapas. They choose one conditions, one things, and they use it as a meditation object. This is tapas. And this is how the Buddha used the tapo. It means practicing intensively. Try as much as you can to practice and to overcome by using the sila samadhi panya, to overcome the hindrances. Okay, so it means practicing intensive, which for example for you it's retreat. Go to retreat every sometimes. Go to the temple, go to the meditation center and practice there more intensive. So it will be beneficial for you every sometime. And then 13 to 32 is already higher. It's coming, you see, we are talking about meditation itself, developing on the Dharma, very high. Brahmachari. Brahmachari, it means holy life. Brahma, it's a god. Brahmachari, it means holy life. To be monk, to live maybe in the Eightfold Path. Like I said, maybe you go to the temple sometime, you take 8 precepts. People, maybe if they can, maybe Samanen, 10 precepts. But even 8 precepts. And then you stay in the temple sometimes, maybe practicing more intensive, living the life of the holy life and separate yourself like a retreat, very, very intensive retreat, okay, from the life. So this is also give you, like practicing, be monk, even to be monk. Because of this, continue to 33, understand the Four Noble Truths. The Buddha say, in the moment that I understood the Four Noble Truths, only then I could say that I'm enlightened. Till I didn't understand fully the Four Noble Truths, I could not declare I am enlightened. So when someone understands fully the Four Noble Truths, inside the Four Noble Truths, it means you're already enlightened. So the next one, the 33, is to understand the Four Noble Truths. Noble Truths of suffering, Noble Truths of the reason of the suffering, ignorance means the tanha, the attachment in the mind, Noble Truths of the end of the suffering, nirvana, cleaning the mind from the attachment, and Noble Truths of the end of the suffering. This is the Eightfold Path. So this was 33, understanding about Four Noble Truths. And then 34, reaching enlightened, nirvana. Getting nirvana, even blackout, they say about the snake making like this, taking this the tongue so fast. You get blackout from this, you change. Maka, arahanta maka, it means you became arahant. Cutting totally the greed, anger, delusion. You have touching nirvana for sotapan, sakadagami, anagami, and arahant. So in this case, the Buddha say about arahant. So someone get enlightened, arahant. It's free totally from all the ignorance. 34. 35. The one that, you see, we come to nirvana but still not finished. The next one, you have lokadhamma, 8 worldly conditions, gain and loss, embrace and insult, lonely and with many friends. Okay? Sickness and healthy. Okay? So we come say again, gain and loss, these two. Sickness and healthy, another two. Embrace and insult, another two. And with lonely and friends, so altogether 8. So the Buddha said, the mind which is not shaky. Sometimes people shouting on you, whatever, oh, you're afraid so much, you worry. Maybe I lost, where is my wallet? Fearful so much. So the mind that is not shaky, is not disturbed by the lokadhamma, give you good future. 36. The one that mind is not in the sorrow. When you meet the lokadhamma, you think sometimes people blame you something, you feel sorrow, sadness. Oh, I lost my papa, I lost mama, oh, my children died, whatever, or I lost my work. You feel sorrow. People blame you, okay? So mind which is not sorrow. Okay, this is not fell into the sorrow. This is give you good fortune. The mind that when you meet the lokadhamma, everything connect to the lokadhamma. 37. The mind which is steady and clean totally from the asava, from the ignorant, from the things that connect us to the worldly condition. Okay, the greed, anger, delusion. This is good, give you good fortune. This is the result actually of nirvana. And the last 38 is the mind which is secure. Nothing will harm him anymore. Okay, enlightened person is out of all the deception of the samsara. So the mind which is secure, this is to give you the good fortune. And this is the last one, 38. Altogether, 38 Maṅgala that the Buddha says. So the Buddha says it depends how you act your life, how you build your life, how you develop your life. This is what will fix you good future, and not what you see, what you hear, what you smell. This is the Maṅgala. Anyone have questions about this subject, about other subjects? Please, you feel comfortable.
Hello, Ofer.
Hello.
I have
Oh, hello, hello. So nice. So nice to see everybody like this. So close. Technology, huh?
I have a question to being like nice, like because like sometimes I have anger in myself, but I have to be nice to people,
Yeah.
and then it's like sometimes I have to be like true myself, and I'm like playing like a playing like a game or like a film, like a movie, like I'm I'm
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and it not doesn't feel like real or true, and I'm like yeah.
You see, first it's good for you to understand that you have to play this game and not to follow the anger, okay?
Yes.
Why? Because we say fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Why? because this is also important to build the loving kindness. Because it's something like, of course, you have to clean your garden from the rubbish, and the anger is like a rubbish in your garden. But in the same times, if you wait that all the rubbish will clean out, and you don't do another actions, which is four actions, we say four great effort. Okay, one thing is important. You are practicing, you're acknowledging everything. So you are doing something which is very important. This is cleaning your mind from the anger. But another thing, all these imitate and all these things, it's something like you develop another thing, which is loving kindness, which is compassion to yourself and to the others. You play it because sometimes people very anger and they need to send merit after meditation to someone which hurt them very much, and they end like this, "Oh, you make to me," and then he ask me, I say, send merit. How can I send merit to someone which I hate so much and hurt me so much? But they say, send merit, fake it till you make it. In one moment you speak good, another moment you curse him, but stay again, next time again, and next time again. 1,000, you see, five fingers is holding. I justice, he wrong, I right. And then after 500 times, one finger will release, still four finger will stay closed. You stay another 500 times, another finger. You train yourself. You put flowers in the garden. It's very important. Of course, you have to practice. Of course, you have to acknowledge more. But what to do? That the garden is still a lot of dirty. So beside cleaning, you have to cultivate the good. You are very stingy, but you take the money and you give to the poor people, even you don't like. You just do it. You train yourself to release, and then it will be habit for you. You understand? It's not only this. Sometimes anger, sometimes shy, also shy. You feel so shy. Oh, what do people think about me? But still, you have to sit with them there. So you make your duty. Everybody, almost all the people sitting around, they feel like this. You are not the only one. But they have to hide. Otherwise, cannot work, cannot do anything. So you have to fake it, and then you get used to this that you are sitting together. Maybe all the evening you are sitting. Maybe one person, okay, is not fighting with himself. The other four, they are fighting with themselves. Everybody, I don't really want to be there, but I have to be here because I'm doing service. I think it's good service. So I have to swallow the things which I don't, it's not really in my characters. But in this way, you are building again and again and again and again. You see, if you don't build it enough, even you don't dare to ask me the question now in the front of everybody, because you make so long distance, you are asking these questions. You are not shy. Actually, it's everybody have. You know, for me, how many years it's take to me to recover from this kind of sickness? You see the people, you judge them. You see people, you criticize them. You see you are too much feeling higher than them. Huh? So it's normal. I'm teaching meditation people here. Sometimes new people coming, I have to show them the practice. I see they don't look at the practice. They looking at me. What is this strange monk? What is doing? What is it? They don't really pay attention to me. They just the mind thinking too much. So this is everybody like this in different positions. So you have to develop the goodness in many directions. So it's not when only clean your garden, also you put flowers. So when you imitate it, something like you force yourself to be good girl. I don't know how to say.
Mm.
To be gentle, to be in the future it will be normal for you already. It's just you don't know to read. Just ga 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 ma 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 da 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 da. You don't know to read. Ga 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 ga. Next time you already know how to read. This is the childrens in the school also. You give them, they don't know how to read, but it's just reading. Ba ga googie goo. The childrens when they grow up, they don't know how to talk. Boogie googie googie, and then they know how to talk. If they don't try, they never learn. So if you don't face it, you will never. It's never be normal for you.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
welcome. Dictation. Welcome.
Danke,
Anyone?
danke.
Anyone else want to ask something? Please use the time, the possibility. Okay, so if no, we will pay respect to the Buddha one more time. Araham Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhan Bhagavantan Abhivate Sawagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhamman Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghan Namami. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. And next time, I think Saturday. I don't remember. We will see. Yoga will send us the email. Something like Saturday or whatever. I think some of you know when it will be the Buddha day. Laila Tov. Good night. Sunday? Sunday. So we all say next time Sunday. Okay. Bye-bye.
Next time, ice cream.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.